저 노을빛이 담은 하늘의 색감 이 모든 것을 내가 지금 사라질 거야 온 너의 하얀 마음
It's already 10 and the flights have been delayed by 25 minutes. But now we're leaving. Like, it's moving now.
내일은 내일은 신발은 벗어줄래 나는 13가있고
Braised beef with mashed potato, and I just got Coke. The hubs is having charred white yolk, vegetarian, and focaccia. Focaccia? Both. Update. Apparently, I was too engrossed with the movie that I'm watching, and Violet just announced that we are going back to Australia. So we are landing in Brisbane in 2 hours. So technical issues, so we have to change plane. That's why we're landing in Brisbane. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah. We are still in the sky after 4 hours.
Oh my gosh.
It's already 4:30 p.m. Sydney time. Once we landed in Brisbane, we're going straight to Korea, which will take 10 hours. We're here in the sky and in the plane for 17 hours. It would sound like we went to UK or Greece because we took that long just to go to Korea. So yeah, see you when we land. Oh my god, we're getting meatloaf. Oh my god. Welcome to Brizzy! It looks pretty nice. The airport is nice. The outside looks nice. We just got out of the plane. Now we're about to board again. Okay, I'll talk to you later. My bag is so heavy. Bye! It's so beautiful. Seoul is so beautiful. Fastest flight ever to Seoul.
If you want to get to Seoul in 6 hours,
Take Qantas flight.
you take Qantas.
Update! It's been an hour since we landed here in Brizzy and we are still here. Haven't boarded yet and naglalakad lang kami sa gugutom na ako talaga. Oh my god. So I'm gonna give you a tour of the Brisbane airport. Actually, sobrang ganda siya. Parang bagong-bago and there's not much people compared to the Sydney airport. Mini Brisbane airport tour. Sarado na iba kasi gabi na but that's the reason why some of the shops are already closed. These are cafes. This is like the lounge area where you can see. International departure. That's us. Scheduled 7:30. Estimated status 6 o'clock. So now let's go over there. It's not Carl's Jr. Wrong. No, we're just walking around looking for food to bring into the plane. I might feel snacky later on since it's a 9-hour flight. I will tell you later once we get to Seoul why our flight is delayed for 6 hours and counting. Kain muna kami. We just bought chips. Second try to go to Seoul. Sorry. So we're back. It's time for dinner. So I'm gonna show you our dinner. Red curry with jasmine rice. And his one was the one that I ate for lunch earlier, which is Wagyu beef. I'll see you later. An hour since we landed, but we're still here because we're still waiting for our bags. But we got out of immigration pretty quick, so we're just waiting for our bags. We're just taking forever. Oh, isn't that our spot? You didn't recognize your own bag. So we can take the bus already. This is Myeongdong at 6 a.m. so quiet. Everything is closed. This way ba? This is one. It's open. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we are finally in Seoul, Korea. Oh my gosh, it took us like 17 hours just to get here. Definitely is an adventure. I didn't expect that we will spend like 16 hours just to get here. It should only take 10 hours because of the delays and everything. Yeah, that's why it took us 16 hours. So I will tell you once we settle in our Airbnb. But for now, I'm gonna show you a quick Airbnb tour. Our accommodation was originally a hotel, but the hubs booked it for 26 by mistake when he should have booked it like 25. That is our expected day of arrival here in Seoul. Yes, that's why we just found out a day before, like the night before our flight. That's why we immediately booked this Airbnb like a few hours before our flight. Yeah, but this one is so cheap, but it looks so nice. It looks clean. So I'm gonna show you a quick Airbnb tour. It's only $100 per night. So if you wanna save money when you travel here in Seoul, you can book here in Step in Myeongdong Taehong building. So this is the door, the main entrance to the room, and this is me. I was just wearing this jacket, like thin jacket, and then leather joggers, and underneath I'm just wearing like a house clothes. This is the mirror, of course, and hair dryer, floor, and on my left, the toilet. Looks clean. This is the shower area. It's a bit tight, but that's fine. We're only gonna be here for a few hours, and we will go to Hongdae to go to the hotel accommodation that we booked. So we will just rest here for a bit. And then this is the main sleeping area. So this is the first bed. This is the other bed. So it's very small. It's not really like a hotel. First, this is like a hostel, and this is the view. You can't really see it because it's only 6 a.m. And this is the cabinet, and this is the TV. Yes, it's so cold outside. Our coats and jackets are inside our check-in luggage, so we weren't able to take it out. What happened was we left Sydney at 9:35 a.m. So after 3 hours, I woke up to an announcement from the pilot saying we have to return to Australia and we have to land in Brisbane due to an issue on the windshield. So the pilot assured us that it's not a safety issue. It's making this whistling sound and it's leaking. So just to be safe, the pilot had to turn the plane around and go back to Australia. So we are out of Australia already, but we have to turn around and go back and land in Brisbane. Brisbane is the closest airport from where we were. We already spent 3 hours traveling from Sydney on the way to Seoul, but the problem is the plane is too heavy to land. What the pilot had to do was to stay in the sky for another 3 hours just to waste fuel, just going around in circles. When we were just like an hour away from Brisbane Airport, that's an hour of going around, and then after 2 hours, he announced that they've wasted enough fuel to land in Brisbane Airport. So 2 hours in the sky just going around, and then an hour traveling to Brisbane Airport. So it was a very funny experience, something that we will remember because this is our first time in Seoul and we experienced that. By the time we landed in the Brisbane airport, there's already an airplane ready. We're ready to be transferred in, but the problem is they're still cleaning the airplane and also getting flight crews, I guess. So we had to wait another 2 hours in Brisbane airport. So it's a total of 8 hours in Australia. So we left Brisbane airport at 6:30 and it's 9 hours and 30-minute flight to Seoul. So we got here 3:20 a.m. Seoul time. So it's like 5:20 a.m. Sydney time. I really wasn't fussed about it. I wasn't really annoyed that we had to return to Australia and we had to wait, because as long as we are safe and as long as we will get here in our destination in one piece, so that's fine with me. I feel like I wasted a day of not exploring Seoul, but the Airbnb doesn't matter because it's just cheap. And another good thing about Qantas is they organize airport transfer for passengers because there's no buses available at that time. So it's like 4:30 a.m. The first trip for trains and buses is 5 a.m. We landed at 3:20, so if we didn't have the airport transfer, we had to wait like an hour and a half in the airport. I think there's also taxi, but taxi is another $100, which we are not willing to pay because we were delayed anyway and only an hour and a half. We waited much longer than that, so what's an hour 30 minutes waiting in the airport? But good thing we have free airport transfer, and then they dropped us off Myeongdong station. So yes, it's a 5-minute walk from our accommodation. All good, all fine. That's how our first day went. Very eventful and shocking. So excited to explore Seoul, explore Korea. Yeah, I couldn't sleep anymore. I think I'll just rest here, just lie down. Yeah, I'll see you then. Morning! It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Same morning since we landed. So we just slept for a bit, like nap. And then now we're out of here. We're going out to go to our accommodation in Hongdae. Yeah, but before we do that, we're just gonna go to convenience store because I'm so hungry. And then after that, we're gonna have a proper lunch. Still deciding if I should wear this bucket hat because I'm not really a fan of wearing hats. But I'll decide later.
서로 품에 다가갔을 때 우리라는 이름이 되고
How do I look? Oh, Verpachi.
Verpachi.
No, let's buy him something like that. Come on, for guys.
That would be good.
Right?
You're so beautiful girl 그대 눈을 바라본다 내가 모르는 걸 이제 믿을 수가 있어야 You're so wonderful girl
Let's try this one. They do not have a table in the convenience store. You got to heat it up.
That's usually supposed to be cold.
I forgot to get a straw. Now I'm drinking this like this, without the straw.
So good.
We're on the way to Hongdae. Hi! So it's already 9 p.m. and we just got out of the hotel to have dinner. We're crossing the road right now. Yeah, it's still Christmas in Hongdae. We're just picking restaurant on where we're having dinner.
Singing out loud.
빛이 닿는 하늘의 색감 이 모든 것을 내가 지면 사라질 거야 온 너의 하얀 마음에 칠을 해본다 사랑에 빠졌어 오늘은 내 곁에 내일은 내일에 신발은 벗어줄래 나는 13가의 고리야 내린 you 떠나가는 사람을 잡지 마라 alright 이 노래의 주인공은 bye bye 이제 내가 가사 쓰지 알아 마시며 일기장을 쓴 노래만
We are at Bebeco. We bought this donut. Full eating after having dinner.
애네들기 그녀는 가끔 채식주의자 냄새와 맛을 잃은 요리사처럼 슬픈 이야기가 있을까 코로나가 넌 사랑하는 멜로디 irony 내 세상이 멈춰졌으니 now ready I gotta get on this 꼭 그와 주신 this 얘기는 그만하시오 엔딩장 미션 kiss